like I started something. I got what I wanted. Didn't I? Can't feel nothing. Superhuman.
Yo, peace and love, man. What's going on? You already know it's Ascending Being. And let's take care of the crystal in the room. Yes, I do have a crystal on my forehead right now, on my do-rag. I do. You know what I'm saying? Trying to align these chakras with this third eye sparkle for my dream travel tonight. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm going to teach you all to get your R.A.S mind in the right alignment. You know what I'm saying? Because that R.A.S mind, I control your whole world. So let me fix that R.A.S mind. I know my Caribbean folks my Caribbean folks just like, oh my God, you're so vulgar. But nah, you know, just like my man Frank Ocean just said, you know, got what you wanted, did, you know what I'm saying? And why is that? What exactly am I using as this acronym, this evasive form of humor and technique of lessons and teachings, and hopefully to bestow a little bit of love and wisdom upon you today, as far as you controlling what you want, you controlling what your world very much so is. So fix your ass mind. God, let me stop. What is that? What am I saying? R.A.S mind. What do I mean by this? You know what I'm saying? I just want to make it fun and interesting, but R.A.S, R-A.S, right? The very functionality that really forms the very reality that you see day in and day out. Many times we conceive and conceptualize a very stimulus, a very reality, a very world, day in and day out. May it be good or may it be bad. For most people, it's on the negative side, as far as the same reoccurring situation just seems to perpetuate itself. The same annoying nuances of life just seems to keep representing themselves every single time you try to step away and see something different and see something new with that third eye. But there's just something that keeps stopping you from being able to just fully open your mind. And what that very something is not this intangible, spooky, conscious dialogue of sentiment to just make you feel good, saying to get more conscious and wake up your mind and open your mind. No, literally, open up your R.A.S mind, your reticular activating system to be exact, which is what's going on in the inner cortex, the semi-cortex of the mind, which correlate synapses through hemispheres of the mind that help you to perceive the very reality that you want to see. What am I talking about? What I'm doing right now is giving you a sense of tangibility to something that I feel has taken on a very pseudo, spooky, intangible essence of feel-good syntax, right? Of feel-good language, rather than an actuality that could be honed, that could be perfected, if you will, for lack of a better word, and really just catered to the needs and specifics of that which you're trying to see as an end result for every action that you're making in your life. What this very functionality in your brain does, called the reticular activating system, I made it short for R.A.S, you know what I'm saying, the R.A.S mind, you know what I'm saying? So what this functionality in your mind does, it, like I said, is a correlation of different nerve endings in the back of your brain that literally regulate the very things that you pay attention to. For instance, you know, a lot of my people who are into numerology or into numbers and understanding just those very emphasis of frequency and vibration, certain numbers correlate into our reality. And even for the people who don't look that deep into it but know of 1111, sounds familiar, right? Everybody sees 1111, like, oh my God, 1111. I mean, and freak out. That is because you've catered your mind, your reticular act, there's certain functionality in your mind, you've catered it to paying attention to a certain thing, right? A lot of the times we think when a sentence says, "Man, why don't you just think more positive? Think more positive, and you're gonna see more positivity." People's like, "Man, that's cliche, man. That's not real, man. I need the tangible shit right now." Well, that's the very beauty of it. The tangible things, the very change that you want to see, literally, is around you. But you've closed your mind off from recognizing it based on verbiage, based on thought, based on your inability to know that something tangibly is working in your favor, like this reticular activating system, so that you can actually pay attention to the very things that you want to see. Another prime example may be a man or a woman looking for a significant other in their life. You know what I mean? A man is looking for a particular kind of female or type of woman, right? Or a woman is looking for a particular type of male. And until you actually bring light, bring reference, bring focus to that very idea, you never see it until that very point where you say, "You know what, I want a good man in my life." Or, "You know what, I don't want a woman who's just about nothing, booty and no brains. I want a woman who could think." Right then, there, you then notice the woman that's always been in the library after fourth period in college that you just never seemed to look at before, because you finally were aware to her existence, right? Or Steve Urkel is finally attractive to that woman who finally is done with the less than productive man in her life that doesn't have much of hair to really stimulate and help her grow and evolve into a better essence of herself. What your reticular activating system does is it continuously blocks out what you don't want to see, blocks out what you don't give attention to, and it highlights the very things that you want to see. So if positivity is what you want to see in your life, that's what you need to start thinking about, is positivity. Especially when negativity is around you. Because when negativity is around you, that means that you are feeling that. You're creating that. So when the sender says, "As within, so without, as above, so below," as ancient Kemetic science would overstandingly leave as such a jewel of the crown for the young gods to overstand, what you do internally is what you're going to perceive externally. So with that, I do say, if you want to see a more positive world, think more positively, because that is what you're inevitably going to see, literally. If you want to see more negativity, keep thinking negative, because that is what you're going to see, literally. And with that, I said, fix your R.A.S mind.